Hey there, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this short presentation. I'm from FieldEdge. We like to call ourselves a mobile organizing toolkit that empowers organizations, movements, and leaders to engage their community on the ground. And what that really means is we provide a mobile app that does canvassing, phone banking, and provides a mobile CRM that's built exclusively for NationBuilder. Now, we are non-partisan like NationBuilder, so all is welcome here. Hopefully that sounds good, but let me just start by giving you some reasons to stick around and watch the rest of this presentation. So in this session, I'm going to answer some really key questions up front. Firstly, why field campaigning is an essential part of any campaign, why using a mobile app-based workflow in the field drives better results than paper and pen, and then why anyone, young or old, regardless of if they've used apps or they haven't used that much, can use FieldEdge. And then finally, I want to show you the 3 different tools that FieldEdge offers that we think really supercharge your ground game, as we like to say. And also at the end, I will be making an offer that's exclusive to this session. You'll be able to take advantage of this offer regardless if you're ready to start in the field tomorrow or in 6 months' time. So stick around for that. All right, so let's start with the question, why field organizing? Field organizing, in our view, really leads to superior engagement. So it allows you to have conversations that allow you to gather like really great insights, whether that's into kind of like voter issues, sentiment, support, those types of things. There's really like no other way to get such fantastic insights from people than actually going out into the field and having those conversations. Again, it allows you to gather feedback that can be used to strengthen further campaigns. So gathering that information at the start of campaign and then feeding it back into the system is something that's really powerful. And the conversations that you have are not conversations that are generally had on social media, in an email blast. Being able to talk one-on-one with someone is just so much more meaningful and persuasive. And with these digital tools, they can be scaled to be able to have a lot of these conversations. And then finally, we feel that being out in the field just forms those strong grassroots. Putting in the effort, you're out in the community, it just really builds engagement and support. And all of this kind of leads to increased engagement and support of the campaign. So then the question becomes, why go digital? Why not just use pen and paper? So we think that these tools, like FieldEdge, are highly productive. So you spend less time setting up and managing field efforts. You can use NationBuilder to segment, turf cut, list management, assign those lists. You can really onboard people very fast and deploy it to staff and volunteers just by sending out an SMS or an email. They can download the app, log in themselves. They don't need to have a printed list. You don't need to meet somewhere, etc. And then once people are actually out in the field, they're more productive. For example, they've got guided by Google Maps. They're viewing information about someone behind that door in a very intuitive, fast way. And then lastly, there's no transcription, no data entry, no opportunities for mistakes, things to get missed. It all feeds back into the NationBuilder system. Let's jump into exactly how FieldEdge can help. So FieldEdge we think is a really powerful app, and here are the tools that are included in FieldEdge. So we've got our door-to-door canvassing solution, and all of these tools are kind of like applied. You'll see some stuff at the bottom of here, the screen. We're working with people doing sentiment campaigns, voter ID campaigns, persuasive campaigns, etc. We're working across the US, Canada, Europe, the UK, Australia. So we've got campaigns throughout, doing all types of different campaigns, and we've optimized the app for all of these different situations. So that's the first one, right? Going door to door, having a conversation, knowing who's behind it, being able to record brilliant outcomes behind it. So here you see an example, understand who you're sort of speaking with. We've got the Google Maps integration, so you see everyone in a list who's plotted on there. You can even bring up Street View. We've got things like being able to create a proximity walk where you can take your current location, create a list on the fly. So an example would be kind of like show me moderates with a 2-mile radius. And so that will just create a list on the fly for you. We've also got cold walks where you can start if you don't have a list already. You can just go out, use Google Maps to find the houses, tap on them, and create lists from scratch. So really great in places that don't necessarily have a voter file or don't have access to it later in the campaign. We've got our mobile CRM, which is effectively gives you access to the NationBuilder people tools anytime out in the field. We've got call time, which allows you to do phone banking, bring up a list of people, call or text them, record the outcomes, take a survey, etc. And then we've got the dashboard. So not only does your data go back into NationBuilder, we collect some performance data that allows you to really understand how the campaign is going. We've got a really powerful integration with NationBuilder. We've got real-time two-way sync. We've got the fact that data only lives on the device in NationBuilder. On the device, the mobile that the person's logged into, and NationBuilder. And very limited data is sent through or to FieldEdge servers. We've got all of the key NationBuilder features like surveys, event RSVPs, volunteers, tags, and more. And you can update and view a whole bunch of data points in NationBuilder. We've got really flexible workflows. You can customize things. We've got extensive reporting. And here's just some screenshots of the app. You can see it's quite beautiful to look at, but it's also intuitive, easy to use, and we get fantastic reviews from App Store users who are out in the field. We've got a ton of guides, YouTube videos, in-app support. You can book calls with us. So we're really here to support your campaign along the way and help you get the most out of FieldEdge. Finally, pricing. Here's just an example of pricing. Pricing is based on a few factors here. These are some starting out prices subject to your database size. And then finally, the offer that I promised. So we've got a 14-day free trial, fully featured, no credit card required. We're going to give you 20% off your first month once you subscribe, including a free onboarding session so that you can jump in and get the most out of FieldEdge immediately. We've got a bonus 7-day trial extension. So this is really key. If you're not ready to go now, what I invite you to do is start a trial with us. And then when you're ready to go, after the trial is expired, it's got to be more than 30 days. But once then, come back to us, let us know, and we'll extend that trial for 7 days. So you can give it a little test. Then you can come back. Maybe you've talked to the rest of the campaign, the organization, and you just want to do another 7-day trial. We're going to allow you to do that through this offer. So if you want to claim this offer, head to this link on the screen here. And I look forward to seeing you in the FieldEdge community very soon. Thank you so much.